The next session is called New User Interface. It's going to take you into the future. The host of the session, the moderator, is Enon Landenberg. I'm going to give you just a few words about Enon. Enon is the CEO and president of Infinity Augmented Reality, the first augmented reality software platform to connect universally with digital eyewear, smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, and connected cars. Mr. Landenberg was the co-founder and managing partner of Ideologic, Israel's first interactive advertising agency. In 2001, Ideologic was acquired by Publicis Group, where Mr. Landenberg served as Chief Interaction Officer until January 2013. You can take a close look at his shirt that will tell you a lot about what he does. And I'm going to give you the microphone on because we're ready to start.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have now an amazing panel. What you saw till now in all this DLD amazing conference was reality, and we are going to talk now about science fiction and all kind of technologies that 5-10 years ago in Hollywood were part of science fiction movies, and you are going to see them now as reality and actually really working. Every one of us is going to tell you 5 minutes about his company. In the end, we have here a special guest that just came from a big world tour, and he's going to perform in front of us. So if you have a cellular device, you can call all your friends to come here because this is the best place now, DLD Tel Aviv. Hi. Okay, let's start working. As usual, nothing is working, so maybe yeah, this is the way to do it. Show them your shoes. Okay. Okay. So, first one, we are going to have a... Okay, so we are going to have here a small introduction from Limor. He's going to tell a little bit about what they're doing and show us a short video.
Hi. Hello? Yes. Hi, good morning. My name is Limor Schweitzer, and I'm from a company called RoboSavvy. Can we have the slides? Yeah, so my company specializes in robotics and 3D printing, and here is an example of an interaction. Oh, what's this? Here's an example of an interaction, a form of new interaction thanks to using here a Kinect and a robot. This is at a trade show. The kid moves his hand and the robot copies his movements. The idea of robotics in new interaction is not new, but the tools that are available today are quite phenomenal in terms of how to control robots, and how in the future, when robots are going to be all around us, how we will be able to interact with them. Human-robot interaction is quite a big field of research which we deal with, and what we want to see is in the future is more in the form of entertainment. Rather than utilitarian, we feel that entertainment is the way to bring robotics forward. One of the ways that we believe is kind of robots that are fighting each other or dancing or doing all kinds of things to entertain us. And we're working, for example, on this big humanoid robot that is used for human-robot interaction. So humans can show you a little video of how this guy walks around. He's basically 1.20 meters. He's a bit. He had a bit of an accident here, but this robot is designed to allow researchers to discover ways of interacting between humanoid robots and people. Sorry. Yeah, here is another form of interaction. In this case, we had a humanoid robot, where here Nicole is, it's a meet and greet robot. He doesn't recognize her on his Facebook page, so he asked her to put in her Facebook ID and or her name, and he recognized who she is. She accepts a friendship request. So the robot interacts with a human, asking them to befriend him on Facebook. She receives a Facebook friend request, and here she answers positively. And then they take a picture together. He then tags her and puts her on his timeline. Once they're friends on Facebook, then he knows stuff about her, and the interaction can go a bit further. For example, he can dance for her using her favorite music, because he knows what's her favorite music. He is even able to, since he knows where she's from geographically, he can say something like, it's my favorite place is Lisbon, where she lives. And if he notices that her marital status has changed, he will ask her out on a date. So other forms of interactions. So here this is a program by the US Defense, which is a big robot that is designed to replace soldiers in the battlefield. And there the interaction is more about how to sort of not interact with humans but harm humans. But what's special about this technology is that it is extremely stable. It is able to sustain uneven terrain, to even interact in a harmful way with humans and with the environment. And it's another form of interaction. It's not always an intuitive form of interaction, but it is really interesting from a robotics point of view, because you usually think of artificial intelligence as something that is, he plays chess or something, but actually the most difficult part is getting robots to walk or to exist in a natural environment like animals. I'll be short. Another form. Yeah. So another thing that we're doing is in education to bring more people into robotics and kids in schools into robotics. We're developing 3D printed humanoid robots. In this case, we took the famous Asimo Honda, and we extrapolated from its shape a robot that can actually be 3D printed. I have it here.
He's hiding it.
That's a 3D printed humanoid robot. It's just it doesn't have the shell, but it is. The idea is that it reduces the cost, or the access cost, to sophisticated robotics.
Who made it?
Well, we made it. Yes, exactly.
They printed it.
So in the future, we'll have robots that are more accessible, and eventually, they'll do our chores, and they'll clean the house and do everything. But for the time being, it's more about education and entertainment and new kinds of interaction. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next year we are going to have a printed kid.
Guys, you are having a free show, and these guys work very hard in order to come here and to entertain you, and they are expecting you to upload them and to scream enthusiastically wonderful. So better you do.
Okay, so this is not the last robot we're going to see today. Next one is going to be Gideon, that is going, we're moving now to eyes and gestures, and we are moving on with the science fiction now.
Actually, it's already reality. It's not science fiction as we see it. Let me actually show you a very short video, no robots. And this is not an eyeSight video, but it's something we've put together, aggregated. Where is it? Here we go. Is there sound? Very short. Come on, applause. What we've done here is nothing from clips of about 5 different companies that are in the field of gestures, including eyeSight, and we just aggregated it to a very short, few seconds video to show you that it's here. And the way we see it is that gestures are here, they're here to stay, and they're here to grow. eyeSight is doing it differently. So most companies you've seen, they're actually developing specific hardware, specific cameras, time of flight, structured light, different kind of IR emitting devices that take power, take size. eyeSight took a different approach. We are a pure software play. Working on a very wide range of input devices, anything from a camera as we know it today that you have in your PC or TVs that are coming out, or mobile phones or tablets, to stereoscopic, IR, etc. So we are agnostic from that point of view. But we managed, using very advanced machine vision algorithm, to bring the next generation of user interface. Oh, that's me. The next generation user interface to devices. We're already shipping in millions of devices. We are working both with major companies like Lenovo, Philips, Toshiba, and others, and we're working with chip companies. There was an announcement, I don't know if anyone saw it on Engadget a couple of days ago, about a partnership we have with ARM, the UK IP-based company, where we actually optimized our solution for their GPU IP, so they're actually a very strong partner that is helping us to bring this to the market. And what we do, we bring a whole new, very intuitive interaction. We actually like to call it user awareness rather than just gestures. It's not just big movements. It's all about tiny sub-pixel finger movements, again, using any existing hardware. It's about understanding signs. I can do that to my computer, and he knows I'm doing like, or I'm doing that, and it's shushing, and various other very quick interactions. And the way we see it, the new devices or existing devices with new capabilities that are coming out are looking for this kind of user interaction. It's not just about leaning forward, it's about leaning backwards. It's not just about holding a device in your hand. And the demand we have today from the manufacturers is unbelievable. Actually, for a small company of 40 people, it's too much to handle, but can't complain. And we are seeing how it's going to be evolved from mapping gestures to existing UIs, and that's actually what you see today in devices, to creating new UIs. And we're working with designers, we're working with the user groups, and we'll slowly see gesture modes. So you'll open your device and you'll have your touch UI or keyboard UI, and you'll have a gesture UI that you can do things differently, more intuitively for specific applications. Very exciting, extremely exciting for us, and happy to be here and share the experience and thoughts around that. So
okay.
Thanks.
Thank you, Gideon. Yeah. So it's all about the next generation of user interfaces, and we are starting to move from touch screens and keyboards to visual. And the next is going to speak now is Yonatan from orcam, which I'm sure you will be amazed from what you're going to see now as a live presentation. Please, Yonatan, kill them.
Thank you, Enon. So we are a small company in Jerusalem. I'll show you the...
In Israel, everything is small. Like, this is Jews. They always are small. Not Yonatan, but normal Jews.
Okay. So we started with the idea of creating a visual system that can recognize everything. So it's a very advanced computer vision algorithm. And, to show it a picture, it knows what's in the picture. And we thought, what can we use it for? And one of the first things that came to mind is that we use it for people who can't see. And so we researched it a bit, and it turns out the clientele, the biggest clientele, people with visual disabilities, they're old people. They don't care about, an iPhone, they just want to read something. Better? So we created a small device, which I'll show in a second. This is the camera. It's a tiny camera that you can, right here. You can clip it onto your glasses, like this. And it just works. So the camera works. It doesn't take pictures, but it tells you what it sees. So I'll show you a little bit of it, and then I'll talk about why it's relevant here, in this panel. So here's some of our team. You can see them here. We have a very nice and dedicated team. They've been working for 3 years now. And this is our product. So you saw the camera. There's a small computer here you put in your pocket, and it lasts for the whole day. And once you put it in your pocket, you don't have to care about it. It doesn't. You don't have to see it. Let me show you how it works. We interviewed a lot of people, and one of the girls that came to test it, she then later agreed to join us and help us improve it. So let me show you a quick video.
At this party, every name is bold. It wasn't clear which stood taller, the Corinthian columns of the New York State Supreme Court or the towering figures of New York society who mingled beneath them at the kickoff to the 12th annual Tribeca Film Festival on Tuesday night.
I'm Liat, I'm visually impaired, and I'm going to show you how the orcam device changed my life. With orcam I can find things easily.
Ocean Spray Cranberry Juice. Alpro Vanilla Soy Milk.
Looks like we have to go shopping. Getting around used to be so difficult, but now I can easily check the color of the traffic lights.
Red light. Green light.
I can also see if the approaching bus is the one I need.
Bus number 14.
Yonatan, but does this really work?
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, let me show you. All right. So I got I'll need some help with me. So
Yes.
I got a small speaker connected to the device. So let's see. Work. Work. And okay, so you can hold this. Yeah. So I got Jerusalem Post from today.
This is the only one that bought Jerusalem Post today.
Yeah. Oh, it works on anything, but newspapers might as well. So let me see. Okay.
Too soon for progress as Iranian nuclear talks kick off.
Okay.
Turn around so they see what you're doing. Turn around. Okay. Again.
I'll try the small thing.
EU Foreign Policy Chief Catherine Ashton speaks with Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif yesterday, ahead of nuclear talks at the UN in Geneva.
Amazing.